Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I did the whole Toonami thing. I know they did. But anyway, let's moving on. Moving on. One Piece episode 541. Another flashback. This one, you know what's funny? I went on the One Piece, watch One Piece.com. They said it was Kasaru's trap, but you never really saw Kasaru. You only Kasaru for a little while. Anyway, basically, this is another flashback. We see the continuation of Tiger Fisher, and his pirate crew, the Sun Pirates. And basically now that he did what he did in the Holy Land, his they're wanted by the Navy and everything. And basically in this episode, specifically what occurred was basically, and Jinbei's telling Luffy and his crew this story, and there are two fronts. We have what's going on with Fisher Tiger, and you have what's going on with Queen Otohime, and she's basically trying to get people to live with humans while he's doing something totally different. And moving right along, there's and that's pretty much what happened in this episode. Specifically, you have a junior kid of a Horty Jones and everybody, and they're getting excited in this episode about, that, screw the Navy, take them down, kill all humans, so on and so forth. And it was a very emotional episode, because what happens is, during their fight with the Navy, it was the one Navy ship, they're fighting them, and they're attacking their ship and stealing their food and so on and so forth. And the funny thing, I really like Tiger Fisher. I really like him. I think if more captains of a pirate crew acted like him, pirates probably, it's interesting, how it goes. Basically, what occurred is, they were destroying, fighting the Navy and this Navy ship, and everyone was attacking them, so on and so forth. They were able to get the upper hand in the fight. And at one point, you see Jinbei, and later on, Jinbei gets a bounty on his head, and he's fighting one of the Navy officers on the ship, and he's like, he's telling him, it's a crime if you just give us back the slaves. And Jinbei's so pissed off, and he's like, what? He's like angry, saying, how is it that freeing the slaves is a crime? It's like really crazy. And during the fight, Arlong, with them, supposedly kills one of the Navy guys. And instead, Tiger Fisher doesn't want to do that. He doesn't kill anybody. He was about to throw this guy overboard, but he decides not to. And he says, steal their food, steal their weapons, so on and so forth. And that's it. And basically, I'm going to get a scene with Kasaru, but he's just thinking about he's getting information about them and how to figuring out how to approach them. And basically, Tiger Fisher, he's just laying down the law to Arlong and Jinbei, saying, this isn't what we need to do. You're not supposed to do this. We're not going to kill humans. It's not. I don't want that. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want Jinbei and Arlong to have that mindset. And that they settled the differences there, and saying that, and so on and so forth. And then there's an interesting thing with Arlong, with Jinbei and Tiger Fisher, and he's basically saying, I have no right to say that because of what he's doing as well. And he says something to Jinbei interesting, saying that there's really no difference between me, Arlong, and Princess Queen Otohime. Because he's saying that basically what she's doing is greater to what I'm doing. Give or take. And then Jinbei's talking more about it, and he's going on to tell Luffy and his crew that's there about a situation where the Sun Pirates encountered this island where this slave girl was there. This was a very emotional scene. Very emotional scene. Two very good, well-developed flashbacks. I was impressed. I really liked this episode. And basically, they encounter this slave girl who they take in. And basically, Arlong punches the slave girl, and then she rips off her part of her pants and starts rubbing the deck. And she's saying, I'm sorry, I'm not crying, you know, I don't need to cry. You cry, you'll kill me, and so on and so forth. And, you know, Jinbei's trying to tell her to stop, and that's when Tiger Fisher comes in, and he tells them, send this girl to my chambers. And that's when he decides to put the sun seal on her, over her slave mark of celestial dragons. And then he basically, and she wakes up after the whole ordeal, and she's like, I didn't cry. And then Tiger Fisher's like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. He's screaming at her, telling her it's okay to cry. You can cry when you have to. And then that's when she's like, and then that doesn't cry. Doesn't cry yet. And that's when he takes the gun. He takes his gun and he's walking outside of his chambers, and everyone's following him. He throws it in the ocean. Says, we will not kill humans. And that's when she starts crying. Everybody drops their weapons and everything, and it's like, oh, I'm cheering for him. And we're going to go to this woman, this slave's hometown to bring her back to her hometown. And that's pretty much what happened in this episode. Just another great flashback. One Piece. I just felt I needed to start reviewing these. Reviewing One Piece, review Fairy Tail. But I really enjoy the flashbacks here of One Piece. Very well done. Very well done. Enjoy them very lightly. So, and that's what happened. Thumbs up for Tiger Fisher. He's a great captain. I just think he's just a great character. I like the fact that, you know, he's really, you know, he doesn't kill. He's, of course, Arlong has his mixed reactions about that with him, but he doesn't kill. That's his whole premise. And the whole purpose of telling this story to Luffy and the crew, Jinbei, is obviously to state what went down here. This episode, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I thought this probably was better than last week's. I'm gonna say, yeah, better than last week's because of the whole situation. And also during this episode, basically, Queen Otohime, she was just trying everything. She tried her very best to get everybody to sign that petition. So you got two fronts working here. Very good episode, very well done. So yeah. And Phone99, he just gave me a comment on my video saying how the whole Toonami thing, this April Fool's thing, was meant to. He's got a point. Yes, he's right. It was meant to promote anime DVDs. Yeah. I mean, everybody misses Toonami, but what are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do? Oh, by the way, somebody made an interesting comment saying, is there a 24/7 channel? I will say this. If you have Time Warner, Verizon Files, or DirecTV, I'm not sure which other station, what other cable providers have it, you could get Anime Network on demand. It's not a 24/7 channel. It's on demand. Now, it's owned by Anime Network on demand. It's Anime Network. It's owned by I believe Sentai Filmworks. If you have those cable providers, sometime where Verizon Files, DirecTV, you'll get it. And Cablevision too. So, anyway, SpawnCon 922, another good episode of One Piece. Keep it up, doing great. See you guys later.